Good mark by Marty Champ. Slide around and back. Out to the wing.
Short. Eyre Peninsula again.
Schaefer gets his kick now. Oh, he's kicked into the man. Tries to knock it forward.
The ball, new ball's off the ground. The SAFA player, drop by Sorkin. Cleared by SAFA. Pearson, drive forward. Over the back. You can take it. Sanderson in the man and over. Back into a pack. This one's not going to come out. The umpire's paid over the shoulder.
David Hall's pulled back. It's a handball away. Mar, captain coach. Kicks it out. Lyle Phelps gets a kick up onto the wing. In front is John Walker. Gets a left hook kick out to Mark. Chance here to pick a man out. forward. The strong breeze favouring them. Out of bounds again. McKenna getting that front position. Chandler. You get a lot of kicks. Sets a lot of play up. He's got to come wide here. Out to McKenna. The ball floats away from him. He's going to bounce again. Right in front of the coach's box. McKenna's coming off. He's having a rest. Michael Border on the ball now. Changing the ball. Tildy Chandler. The handball's too big to Hutchins. Lyle Phelps in there. David Hawes. This is Schaefer back. He's kicked very wide now out from the other forward line. the first quarter range. Drops. Again, gets a handball. On to Joey Burke. Good It's scrambling play. It's a bit hard to play at the wind. No doubt about that. Very pleased with their finishes. So can't pick it up. Joey Porter runs past. This is John Humphreys again for Eyre Peninsula. 35 yards out, just about straight in front. Last kick he had about the same distance. Went through. Only scored a point. Lines up. To the right. Seemed to learn much from his last kick. Left-hand side goal post. Good position. It's a good strong mark. Left leg in, kick it out the side.
does so. Drives in. I just
Looks good.
It does. That's their second goal. It comes up to 17-minute mark on there. So this brings the lead coming out the right.
SAFA now go to 2-1. Eyre Peninsula still at 2 points. Still done well to hold it down to that score. Kenner in there strongly. Tapping it too.
It should be this sort of do something with that. Forward.
Now Schaefer gets it out cleverly. Back to Hutchinson, going backwards. On his wrong side. And again, his experience with support. He's done well. Half back flank.
That's the side they want to be on.
This rain keeps up now. This is pretty slippery in the last second half of this game. Brings the ball back in there. Eyre Peninsula. Charlton underneath it. Should have had that mark. Ducked his head. He's got it free. Jeffrey Phelps makes a good lead here. Get his hands to the ball. Nothing. Always gets his fist in the ball. Just run out of bounds. Scoreboard side. And certainly Hines getting heavier still. Start getting a bit slippery.
Good afternoon, football supporters. Just to let you know down on our northern end ground team, there is a barbecue track sandwiches, hot chips being served with admission to the northern end of the oval. Hot chips, track sandwiches and barbecue. Let's get supporters when we walk up, then on the northern end is the barbecue, hot chips and steak sandwiches available. On the northern end of the oval, warm yourself up with some hot chips, steak sandwiches and barbecue.
Where's the back. No, that's forward. That's out. McKenna in there hard. Handball out. This is Pete. Good by SAFA players, touches again. Gets a kick on the Eyre tries to punch it away. Taken again by SAFA. Clear ball back. Good pressure by Eyre Peninsula. John Cochran, his eyes to take the ball. Well off the ground. Paws picks it up, gets it in front of him. Goes towards the boundary. Good play. Good play by the guy. Got a man bearing down right over the boundary. that to go forward again. Test the fitness last half. We're soggy now. Come on, Lee! Stand. Forward off. Break. Bring off the ground. Here's Pete. He's going to stop it. No. It's down over there. Central Web will hold down. Only 34 minutes away from the goal. That's a Chandler. That's a good mark. He's had some good touches as well. What a punch. Well done by Melbourne. He's back. Two men coming at him. So well forward. Out to Marr. That's his teammate. That's for Bevan. This is Hutchins. That's all of it's very well done. Helps knocks it over the back. Yep, Lisa maybe with a bit of a run. Picked up by SAFA. Back up to the win. Hutchins in front again. Does well. Nearly catch it. Off the ground. Brilliant pickup. Brilliant pickup. Weird underneath it, running back into the play, does well. Lyle Phillips gets on the left. It's a left foot kick, start to play on. Gets him up. Testing, throw a hand to it. McKenna. That was Chandler. He's all right. Good clearing kick.
Quickly forward, see if you can try and greet.
Clements comes in. Back start in the second half. The rain's gone here at Alberton, but the conditions very tough, very slippery, bit boggy in the centre. Umpire holds the ball up. Start the second half. Throws the ball up. McKenna in against Taverner. John Cock out to Clements. Clements on. He's in attack for Eyre Peninsula. Phelps can't pick it up. Knocked off the ground.
Salford.
Strong work then by the SAFA player.
That was Wilson.
In the centre. Good tackle by Horgan. Marr gets it away. The ball's pretty slippery.
This is Carter. Can't do anything with it. Too high. Carter will go back, take his kick. As I said, coming back after an injury. Was in doubt whether he'd play this game. Looking out wide. Wilson. Wilson can't get much of a run at it. Out of bounds. Just forward to the wing. Getting towards the half-forward flank for SAFA.
First half was very evenly contested half of football. There's a lot of slogging football. Umpires picked a free out here. Goes to Eyre Peninsula. Through McKenna. He's the ruckman. Kicks up to the wing. Up in front, Phelps. Hard to mark in front. SAFA over the back. Out to one of the interchange players.
Coburn.
Back there.
Kankasick with a kick forward off the ground.
Hutchins in over the ball. Chandler there too. Schaefer comes out with a small kick and it's rushed out over the boundary line again. Right in front of the bowling club. It's going to be a hard slog for the next half, Dallas.
Oh, without a doubt, mate. These conditions are pretty hard to play in. That centre, very hard to hold your feet.
Marty Marr in his half-time address just told the boys to keep working hard and it will come.
Good work by SAFA there. They've driven it wide. This is Talbot kicking down towards the square. This could skid.
Oh, it's going to run
Gone,
through.
skidded right through. Excellent work by Talbot. Now, he's come off the interchange bench and he's really lifted this side. There's no doubt about it. The interchange of Talbot and Rogers and Coburn halfway through the second quarter made an enormous difference to SAFA. Now, that was Coburn in the action again earlier, and now Talbot now, resulting in a goal.
SAFA 4-7 to Eyre Peninsula 3-5. Quick goal there from SAFA. Eyre Peninsula going to have to man up in the back lines. Stop the quick kick out.
Taverner, McKenna. Up it goes. Won by Taverner this time. Push down. Here's Talbot again. Driving it forward. But good mark.
Back there.
Has to be paid.
Should be paid, Chandler. He's been strong on his back flank. He's got to come out. Coach box side. Well,
Here's Talbot again.
Clements slipped over and Talbot again. Good mark.
Off to Carter.
Handball's off to Carter.
Carter with a bad handball forward. Had nowhere to go.
Umpire says holding the ball. John Cock picks it up.
Now he's kicked it straight out to where...
Out to Jeffrey Phelps. He's under the ball. Could have been paid that mark.
Yeah,
He's not. Still holds the ball. Does well. This is Richard Saunders. He's come off the bench. Horgan trying to kick the ball off the ground.
Wilson in front.
It's all SAFA here.
This is Coburn. Good pick up. Drives around the boundary line.
Over the back, Schaefer. Oh, that was a bit of a throw. The umpire couldn't have seen it.
That's Grigg off to Carter. Carter looking for the handball off. Bad handball. Here's Tankerzik. This is Pearson near the boundary line and let it run over.
It's hard slogging work, Dallas. You see that? They can't hold their feet. Must get in there and try and pick the ball up cleanly.
Tankerzik again. McKenna. Tankerzik with the tap.
Here's Proctor. Gets a kick. It's right down the neck of Taverner.
Now Taverner's playing on, looking for the handball to Full Grab. Full Grab's running through, driving it down. Eyre Peninsula man in the way.
Barry Hutchins.
And here's Wilson. Missed the mark he possibly should have taken. Under a bit of pressure there. Full Grab. Wilson. Wilson will break clear, looking over the head of Talbot. This is O'Connor.
Ricky McGowan in over the ball. Out to Peter Beard. He drops one what he should have taken. Oh, Chandler threw strongly again. Well done.
Good work.
And a handball to McGowan. He can't get it away. He's tackled hard. Beard in with the tackle.
Now this is back right in that centre square again.
SAFA look as if they want the handball, Dallas.
Yeah, they're prepared to commit and try these things, and I suppose it's not a bad idea, but you only want to try one handball in these conditions.
Charlton can't pick it up. He's got his eyes up looking around.
Good tackle, O'Connor. Craig Sanderson caught one.
Hawes can't pick it up. SAFA off the ground. Lyle Phelps in the run for the ball, and it's pushed through for a behind. SAFA. That puts him to 4-8. Eyre Peninsula 3-5.
And SAFA have still got their 3 interchange players that they started the game without on the ground. They all came on just about at once, and they're still out there.
Hawes brings the ball back in for Eyre Peninsula.
Good work out there by Peake. He contested against 2 players. Forced the ball out over the boundary line in front of the scoreboard.
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot from this Peake. Heard a lot about him, but the conditions don't suit him. Ball thrown in again. McKenna up there. Ma's going to take a kick away. Up to Burgoyne, who's behind, but Big Taverner gets his hands to it, can't mark it.
Burgoyne
over the ball. Could have got a free for in the back then.
Taverner with the handball out. This is Wilson. Can't do anything.
Burgoyne, well done again. Strong play, Joey Burgoyne, and he's going to take a free for it. Umpire says play on advantage. No, he's blowing it back. That's better from Eyre Peninsula. They've got to learn to move the ball quickly, the same as what SAFA started doing in the first 5 minutes.
Looks like they've allocated Dasher Wilson to Burgoyne, and that's probably not a bad move. Darren Wilson with a bit of pace, a lot of experience.
Joey Burgoyne now, handballs away to McKenna. Should get a kick. Too much handball in these conditions isn't good. Good mark. That's Horgan.
Gibbs on the mark.
He's quickly back. Kicks it in. Jeffrey Phelps making a lead. And it goes out of bounds. Eyre Peninsula's forward flank. Ball to come in now. Jeffrey Phelps looks like he's going to take it against Taverner.
Taverner in front spot.
It's a hand to it, Phelps. McKenna picks the ball up.
Tackled very quickly.
Back to Horgan. Can't get it away cleanly. The ball's rushed out over the boundary line.
That was Peake trying to get a handball off then and just couldn't get the second hand to it. Ineffective. Right on the wing.
Breeze has dropped right out.
Oh, I don't think it's got much of an effect on the game at all now, John.
No, the ball's just heavy. Hard to handle.
Oh. 2 SAFA players.
Knocked forward. Here's Burgoyne again. He's damaging in this area. Out to Hutchins. He's got the run. He's a left legger. He'll spear it right into full forward. That's Dick Clements there, and he's taken a strong mark.
Excellent mark.
No, that's Richard Saunders, sorry. Good mark. He's an interchange player. Plays down the Port Lincoln League.
Dittmar should have spoilt then. He played from behind and took his chances, thinking the ball might have drifted back a bit further. But the man in front took an excellent mark.
He'd be 12 metres out, nearly right in front. Shouldn't miss this.
And
he hasn't. That's a good mark. Good strong mark. Joey Burgoyne again looks dangerous when he comes out of half-forward line. Good run provided there by Barry Hutchins. If you can get it in quick, both teams always seem to score. That puts Eyre Peninsula 4-5 now to 4-8. It's a good score into the breeze.
Back in the centre. Graham Hill. Throw it up. Taverner.
Makes a difference if they can get the ball in the open.
McKenna. Up it goes. McKenna. Got the tap. Wilson. On the ground. Tap forward by SAFA. Here's Tankazik on the bottom. And he'll get the free. He's prepared to commit and go to the bottom of the pack and get the ball, Taverner, and it's good work. Here's Williams getting his left foot off.
Round the body. Beard drops one he should have taken.
Here's a chance for SAFA. 2 men there. Link Rogers is one of them.
Scrambling over the ball, and the umpire's going to have to bounce it. Throw it up in these conditions. Right in front of the SAFA goal.
Almost on the point of the kick-off square there.
Ball's up. McKenna flies high. Out comes Chandler again. Can't get through the pack. Players appealing for holding the ball. Umpire says no. He's got to throw it up.
Well, that early goal of SAFA's has been nullified, and there's only 3 points in it again.
McKenna against Taverner. Against Greg. Oh, over the shoulder there by the big fellow in SAFA.
Here's Tankazik again. He shakes the Eyre Peninsula player off, turns,
He's
kicks,
a strong lad, this fellow.
hits the post.
Well, he shrugged him aside, just turned and shrugged him aside. He's unlucky not to score a goal. David Hawes to bring it in for Eyre Peninsula.
Man short, didn't take that option. Had to wait until the flags had been put away. Now all leads are covered. He'll have to go long. Does so.
Hutchins in front, knocks it down.
Chance for SAFA here. Over the shoulder. 50 metres out. He'll drive long. Into the point of the square. Looking for Sanderson over the back.
Chandler can't mark his trouble. He tries to burst through. Couldn't get a handball clear. Players in there everywhere over the ball. And it'll be a ball up.
That was Wilson who tried to get his foot to the ball and couldn't do so. Sanderson gets up off the bottom. Here's a throw up again. 13 metres out. Up they go. Kenner, not with the tap. SAFA wave. Cleared by Eyre Peninsula.
Gets a handball to Clements out here, but it's all SAFA.
Oh, O'Connor overran it.
Underneath Horgan running after the ball. Gets well shepherded by Taverner.
It's Grigg. Grigg's looking for Wilson. Wilson dropped it.
Great try by that lad.
Rogers it was, not Wilson.
McKenna in under the ball in. Well done.
Clearing kick. Oh,
Burgoyne, a little shove in the back. No,
went
I
unnoticed.
can't see that.
Talbot with the handball off.
McGowan in over the boy. Burgoyne again, drops the ball.
Here's Talbot again. Comes
Can't
out.
get it clear. Scrambly play. Gets it out with the handball now, SAFA. Into their forward pocket area. Pause.
Here's a chance.
Forward.
Oh, I thought that Rogers had the run of that then, and I think Rogers did too.
Good play by Big David Hawes then. Punched the ball out. Coming from behind, punched the ball away. Ball in the pocket. McKenna against Taverner. Off the ground by Eyre Peninsula. Johncock in there. Can't pick it up. Now he has another go. Still can't pick it up. Burgoyne comes in, knocks it out. Well to Hutchins. Up to the wing. Phelps in front. Knocked over the back, but no one's there.
3 SAFA players.
Phelps does well again to try and get back. In hard was Saunders.
Looks for the running player. Finds Dittmar. Dittmar
Charlton
forward.
does well to trap that. Chandler up into the centre.
The SAFA players again, and this time it's O'Connor. Now O'Connor will go long to centre half forward. No, he doesn't. Kicks into the man on the mark to make a liar of himself.
He gets a kick. Humphreys in front. Can't take the mark. Slippery conditions. Doesn't know what to do to it.
Taverner wide, looking for Wilson.
Looking the man. He should have been watching the ball.
Here's Coburn. Dittmar.
Good tackle. Oh, the player didn't have the ball in, and Johncock's going to take a kick. That was Dickie Clements came in strong then. Good tackle. Tried to go short. Bit silly. He's a good player. Got away with it. Clements up to Phelps. They're both hanging on there. Oh, he's hanging on to. Yeah, Phelps again.
Oh, look at this.
He's done good work here. Strong play by Saunders. Over to Proctor. Burgoyne and Proctor there, both the Rovers. Can't get the ball clear. SAFA did well in to bottle the ball up.
Thought there was a push in the back then to Burgoyne that went unnoticed by full grab, but throw up.
Two very dangerous players in there for Eyre Peninsula. There's McGowan, can't take the ball away clear. It's boxed up again. Proctor gets away with it. The umpire says he's got to throw it up.
A lot of Eyre Peninsula players prepared to commit at the moment. Taverner up,
Phelps.
tap.
Oh, he's got it clear. Here's Peake. We haven't seen much of him, but he's good when he gets them on his own. Out in front.
Almost a good mark.
Lyle Phelps from behind.
The run back with Peake again.
Lyle Phelps, bad handball.
Good spoil. Oh, lovely tap
Well
away
read
then.
by SAFA player.
That was Grigg. And he's paid it. Play on.
Here's
Peake's
Peake
got
again. He's starting to come into the game a bit.
Excellent
Great mark by Schaefer. Clears for Eyre Peninsula, but he's kicked it out over the boundary line. And the true wing at halfway around the ground.
Well, I think the standard of play is surprisingly good at the moment, John. I think both sides are committing towards the ball. Boundary throw in.
For the conditions. They're still prepared to use the handball, which is good.
Yep. Spoiled
Up
by
in
Carter
front.
at the back. Good take.
Oh, Joey Burgoyne.
Good
Clever
take.
take. Saunders drops one he could have taken. Slippery ball. Proctor, handball's on.
Here's
Saunders out in front by himself. He's tackled from
Good
behind. Humphreys can't get there. Well, the ball's still in. And here's Joey Burgoyne. He's already got two. He's a dangerous player. We get a kick at him. Oh, he's hit the post. Great effort.
was an excellent effort because he really did well to balk like that, and having got himself clear, should have got a better result than what he did. But it's nip and tuck like it was all the way through from the halfway through the first quarter. Here it is, kick out. Darrington looking for
Up
Carter.
over the back bulldog. Here's Ricky McGowan. Chips in.
Taken
Hits.
by Wilson. Wilson in the back pocket. He'll look to drive wide. Does so, looking for Dittmar. Over his head, Talbot at least.
Over the back, McGowan read that a lot better than the SAFA player. Kicks in short to Phelps. He takes a strong mark. He'll come around his left leg. Not many options. The players aren't moving. Kicks in long. There's only Humphreys back there. And the ball's rushed out, knocked out over the boundary line.
Excellent kick by Phelps then, showing years of experience. Boundary throw in, right alongside the point post. Contest, Taverner up, over the back.
Over the back, Humphreys. Maher in there, can't pick it up. Here's this Burgoyne again.
Well tackled.
Got the ball clear, was well tackled. Phelps in there, can't take it. John Cock in there, off the ground by SAFA.
Williams.
Chandler can't pick the ball up.
Here's a chance for SAFA. If they can break this clear, they can.
Shoved out. Here's Peake.
Peake again. He's looking wide. This is Rogers, teammate of his, Plimpton player.
Unlucky then. Beard goes forward. Up to McGowan.
Good tackle.
Tackled strongly. Down to Lyle Phelps. He
Excellent
takes a strong mark. Strong mark on the run with a slippery ball there.
Two Eyre
Chandler
Peninsula
through.
players, and they both muffed it. And here's Tankersick going through. Over the top, looking for O'Connor.
John
O'Connor
Cock
couldn't do anything with it.
picks up cleanly. He's starting to come in the game. He's a bit like Peake, this fellow. Strong work from SAFA player. Then came out.
Wilson
took the
driving
ball
forward.
Down, Big Sanderson can't mark it.
Here's a chance. Pearson on to Sanderson.
Back
He's dropped the handball. Out of bounds. Very quick movement forward by SAFA then after Wilson had cleared. He looked straight for Sanderson, and Sanderson has pushed it out into the forward pocket down there by the Alberton Bowling Club alongside the practice nets for cricket.
Play's starting to open up a bit more than in the first half. Another mark by Lyle Phelps. Was that Schaefer?
Here's a chance for
Schaefer
SAFA.
it was. There's that chip into the centre again, like they do. Bottled up by Eyre Peninsula. Tried to kick it off the ground, one of the SAFA, and Mildy Chandler will take the kick. Out here to Jeffrey Phelps again. He's up high, can't take the grab.
5-6 SAFA players.
Keeps the ball in front of him. Dickie Clements can't get it. Back there again, it's Chandler.
Charlton, I mean.
Coburn forward, looking for Tankersick. Can't mark. Out the back. Plenty of Eyre Peninsula players there. Sanderson on the
and
bottom.
Hawes.
This will be interesting here because really SAFA has to mount something from here. They've really got to score now. Right down there, almost in the forward pocket. Up goes Pearson. Here's Grigg. Pearson on the bottom. Grigg there as well. Eyre Peninsula players scragging. Out comes the ball out.
Here's Ricky McGowan. Picks it up cleanly. Brilliant handball. Lyle Phelps.
3 SAFA players out there.
Eyre Peninsula into attack, but there's no one home. Peake's kicked up 3 kicks in the last 5 minutes. He's come into the game well. And that was Grigg on the left leg. And he scored a goal.
Excellent
well done.
tap down then by the SAFA player, prepared to commit and come from a long way behind for the spoil. Straight down to Grigg. And Grigg's kicked the goal. Very, very handy goal for SAFA because we're talking at the 5, 10, 15, almost a 20-minute mark. And where they kicked the goal early in the quarter, Eyre Peninsula replied quickly. Now they've broken 9 points clear. I know it doesn't sound much, but in these conditions, it's a handy lead. If they get the next one, I think Eyre Peninsula could be in a little bit of strife.
You see Peake when he's coming in, he's had 3 kicks in the last 5 minutes. The ball gets down there quickly, and they get a chance to get that kick for goal.
Tankersick forward, and he's found Pearson. Now Pearson will want to drive it forward quickly. Does so. Goes out wide. Here's a chance for Rogers. Pushed in the back and has to get a free kick. Eyre Peninsula player had no option because if he hadn't pushed him like that then when the ball had come down the second time, I'm sure Rogers would have marked it again. He had one grab at it. Now, this young man plays for Plympton in the SAFA Association. Only young, very well-respected player by the opposition sides.
Rule about to come on for Eyre Peninsula. John Cock coming off.
He's missed that. Took it to the right. 1 point only.
Lucky escape for Eyre Peninsula then.
Yes, I think so. Another goal then would have been very, very damaging.
Hawes to bring it back in for Eyre Peninsula. Long kick. Covers the 50-metre mark. That's a good kick. Up over the back. Baldock. Still can't clear the ball. Eyre Peninsula try to push it forward.
O'Connor driving forward. Eyre Peninsula failed to mark what they should have done. Tankersick looking into the square.
Hawes thumps it away with double fister. Out to Hutchins. Hutchins goes forward to McGowan again. That was a good mark. He'll kick up along the Eyre Peninsula's wing.
Taverner on the mark. He came forward a lot further than what he normally does. Here's Tankersick again at the back, trying to spoil.
This is where the ball seems to go back quickly when SAFA gets hold of it.
Talbot drives forward again. Almost a mark by Grigg.
Ball's been bottled up. Umpire has no hesitation.
Could have almost been holding the ball in because I don't think he really made it that much of an effective try at getting it out.
Try hard. Baldock up over high. Ball's bottled up again. McGowan out there. Can't get it clear. Hard play by both teams here. SAFA come out with it. Up over the back.
Pearson
Chandler.
again. Now he's paid an Eyre Peninsula free kick then, just as the ball was being cleared forward by SAFA.
This is Chandler. Does a lot of work, a lot of tough work. Driving kick into Phelps. Couldn't mark a one-hander. Did well to spoil that player.
Williams off to Carter.
Carter Baldock, one of his rare kicks.
Oh, 2 SAFA players spoilt one another. Both of them went down. Here's a chance for Eyre Peninsula.
Off the ground by Proctor.
Wide is Wilson. He'll go forward. Man on his own. Coburn dropped what he should have taken, but he's still got a chance. Gets the handball off.
This is dangerous for Eyre Peninsula
here.
Out comes Charlton and goes for the boundary. Clement's in the chase for it.
O'Connor.
In comes
handball
Rule.
off to Coburn. Coburn breaks one tackle.
Well done.
Can't get through the second one. Here's Wilson. Handball down looking for O'Connor.
Good pressure by Hutchins. Give Proctor a chance. And he's kicked it out. It hit the boundary line, so it's still in play. It's still... 24-minute mark now. Boys starting to get tired again. Baldock up against Greg. Maher over the ball, can't take it away. Tin Scrambley, try to knock it out. That's Schaefer in there. Off the ground. Picked up by Clements, did well. Here's Rule, can't mark the ball. Phelps in there, gets the ball, good handle to Horgan.
Here's a chance for Eyre Peninsula. Darrington
This is
behind.
one-on-one.
Won't be able to do
John
anything
Humphries
about this.
does well here, and a great goal by Eyre Peninsula then. Well done by Jeff Phelps to get that ball out to Horgan. A good running goal. Kicked it over the top of the SAFA player, and John Humphries did well with his body to keep the ball in front of him.
Well, a bit of sunshine out here now, and that's the goal that Eyre Peninsula needed, because it's brought them back to within 4 points, and they've got the advantage of any breeze that may be here for the last quarter. And at the 25-minute mark, I would say that SAFA desperately need another major here to give them a little bit of breathing space at three-quarter time.
Yeah, that was a very handy goal, Dallas. Back in the centre. Baldock up against Taverner. Comes out handball by SAFA.
Wilson with a kick forward. And that's an excellent mark. Paid against Pearson.
Schaefer to take the kick. Out to the wing. SAFA man in front. Good work, handball's on.
Full grab forward, looking for Sanderson, can't find him. Here he is again, buttering up. He's got the ball still. Tries to get a handball off. It's gone to the bottom, and he's down there with it. No chance of clearing this, and there's the ball at the 40-metre mark. SAFA in attack, desperately needing a goal here before three-quarter time. Throw up. Pearson.
Up high, Baldock, but the umpire's paid it over the
Pearson got underneath
shoulder.
the ball. Pearson got underneath the ball. The Eyre Peninsula player went over the top. I couldn't see a lot in it, but he's paid it over the shoulder. Quite clear and precise about the call. Now Pearson is going to kick from 40. The man on the mark would be 35, 36 metres out. Pearson would kick from 40. Under normal conditions would be an absolute dead set in his hands, this one, but he's missed. He's driven it to the right.
Another lucky escape for Eyre Peninsula then. I thought Baldock was a bit unlucky then. Got up a lot higher than the other fellow. Hawes to bring it in again for Eyre Peninsula. Kicks out long. It's over the 50-yard mark again. Or someone got barreled out there. Eyre Peninsula up to the wing. Phelps tries to clear it over the back. Chandler in there. SAFA go forward now. Good chip into the centre.
Looking for Sanderson.
Sanderson against Hawes. Can't mark. Ball's on the ground. Clements in there. Umpire's going to have to bounce it again.
This is exactly the same spot where SAFA got their free kick just a moment or two ago to kick a point.
Time running out here for SAFA to get another goal. Umpire's paid kicking in danger. The Eyre Peninsula player, and that'll be Baldock. He's the ruckman. Kicks out to the wing. This will be Horgan chasing the ball. SAFA handball back with Burgoyne in there. SAFA come out cleanly down to the centre half forward area. Sanderson in front. Big Hawes doesn't punch away then. Lyle Phelps takes the ball cleanly. Here's a new player for Eyre Peninsula on. That's Pedler.
Peak on the mark. Pedler will drive
Richard
around
Saunders.
the boundary line.
Or ball fell short. That's one of his rare kicks this quarter. Didn't see much of him. He'll go up the boundary. No, attempts to play on.
Just about siren time. It is. With Wilson marking on the siren right there on the wing, with the scoreboard reading Eyre Peninsula 5-6, SAFA 5-11. There's a breathing space there of only 5 points for SAFA, with Eyre Peninsula to come home with whatever breeze there is. I don't think the SAFA coach, I don't think Ron Ingham would have been very happy with that quarter. 2 elementary errors cost SAFA 2 goals, and that's exactly what he said at half-time. He said, you can't afford the elementary errors. That was what cost them the goals, and I would say that Eyre Peninsula would be favourites to win at this point in time, with the scoreboard reading the way it is, John.
Bit of sunshine around now, and a bit of breeze still pushing down the bowling club end. It was a good quarter by Eyre Peninsula. They're only 5 points behind, but we saw that in the second quarter. Eyre Peninsula and SAFA ran the ball, prepared to run the ball, and they kicked a goal or two into the wind, so they're still dangerous. Now they just have to work and try and get it cleanly, try and get it out into the middle. We didn't see much out of Marty Marr, huge influence in the first half. He's going to have to come into the game a bit more in this last quarter.
Well, I thought the Eyre Peninsula players that really were your best 4 or 5 players in the first half dropped out of the game in that third quarter then. Luckily enough, your running players came into it, but we didn't see an awful lot of McKenna. We didn't see probably enough of Burgoyne. Probably, as you said, Hutchins, not seen a lot of that quarter. So their spots were filled and filled effectively by some of the other players, but you're going to need a lift. You're going to need a lift from Jeff Phillips in this last quarter, because he's the focal point there at centre half forward for you.
Yeah, I think Phelps has played pretty well. If he misses the ball, he gets back on it quick, and he's prepared to run in hard and spoil that player. David Hawes and Sanderson having great tussle back in the full forward area, and they really can't pick a winner out of those two. But I thought backline, Eyre Peninsula backline played very well then. Prepared to bottle the ball up, thump it towards the boundary line, and it's given them a great chance to win this game.
The two respective centre half forwards, Jeff Phelps and Dragan Tangazic, both winning their positions, I think, John.
They are, and they're both prepared when the ball hits the deck to do a bit more work after that and knock it out to their running players. Peake came into the game a bit more that quarter. Saw him have some vital touches out on his wing, and every time he has a touch, SAFA go in for a shot at goal.
Yes, I thought we didn't see enough of him in the first half. Conditions probably didn't suit him, but now there's a little bit of sun out, and now he can run, get a bit of space. He's got a bit of space there in that third quarter, space that he didn't have in the first half, and probably had more touches in the third quarter than he had for the entire first half. If he gets the opportunity to run, and he'll still have legs in the last quarter, you can bet on that. Kid's very, 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 very fit. If he gets the chance to run in the last quarter, he could be very, very damaging.
Yeah, just watching the windsock over next to the scoreboard, it's swirling around a lot and favouring the bowling club end to an extent. Eyre Peninsula and Marty Marr would have just told him to keep working the ball like he did at half time then. Try and get the ball clean, be prepared to use the handball. Good chance for Eyre Peninsula to win this match. Must work hard. Quick goal will be very, very important for Eyre Peninsula.
Oh, I think
Baldock's off the ground now. Justin Pedler came on the ground that time. He hasn't had much of a run. He's into a back pocket. Good strong player. Humphrey still goes to full forward. Jeffrey Phelps still half forward. Proctor, Marr, Hutchins, McKenna will start in the centre for Eyre Peninsula.
Well, SAFA lost its centreman, Ryan, in the first quarter. He's off the ground. He's hobbling. I see him hobbling there, and that would have been a big blow to SAFA.
Yeah, he was picking up quite a few kicks.
He's a very, very good player. Plays centre for Edwardstown, and they're the league leaders in SAFA at the moment. And
wind's starting to really gust here now as we start this third quarter. Last quarter of the Eyre Peninsula SAFA match. Umpire throws it up. McKenna against Taverner. Ball comes down out. Hutchins gets a quick kick away in the half forward area. Great work by Saunders, and he should get a free throw over the shoulder for that. He's right on the 50-metre mark.
You're too far out under these conditions to score, John.
Well, the wind's just about right up his back. He's a good kicker of the ball, this fellow. He's going to have a set shot. But Eyre Peninsula have only got one man back in there. That's bad.
Good kick.
It's a goal. No, it's touch.
Right on the line. Very, very effective touch then by Darrington. Did excellent work to get a hand to it under good pressure from the only Eyre Peninsula man in the square. Now, he won't kick short. He learned his mistake before. He'll go long. Look to see where Taverner is. Carter kicks out.
In front, Jeffrey Phelps takes a strong mark. Strong mark. He's 40 metres out. He will have a shot for goal, and he should make the distance from there. Accuracy will be the only thing. If he gets this will put Eyre Peninsula in front by 1 point.
2 points.
2 points, sorry, Dallas.
Yep, that's all right. Scored one already.
Kicks.
Here's his kick. It's offline. Out of bounds. Tapped out. Alongside the point post. Alongside the practice next. Bowling green side. Umpire just waiting for somebody to retrieve the ball.
Marr down in there. Johncock back on the ground again now. Ball's been thrown in. Phelps against Taverner.
Taverner in front.
Taverner.
Good handball out. Lost by Dittmar. Into a pack. Umpire says, I'll have it. Graham Hill once again goes in to retrieve the ball and throw it up. Still in that forward pocket.
Up high, Phelps again. He's doing a lot of work in that ruck. Out here, Chandler in front. The ball's still in. Both players battling for it hard, and umpire says he's going to throw it up.
It's Collins for SAFA.
Right in front of the bowling green. Up it goes. In high, McKenna. Phelps again on the left leg into the centre half forward area. Here's Saunders there. Out comes Humphreys. Can't pick the ball up. Now picks it up. Handballs to a SAFA
Coburn.
player. Over the back. Humphreys again. Handballs back to Hutchins. Hutchins
good
off.
tackle.
Good tackle by that SAFA player then. Looked dangerous. Hutchins was nearly to get on his left leg. Came straight at the body. Spoiled him.
That was Darrington. Nobody going up for SAFA.
McKenna comes through strongly. Takes
Bad
the ball
mistake.
away. This is Horgan. Handballs backwards. Clements. Kicks in the centre half forward area.
Darrington falls over at full back there for SAFA. And that left.
John Humphreys off the ground. Great try. Goes through for 1 point. It's 1 point closer. 5-8 to play 5-11.
Darrington falling over then gave Humphreys the chance, and he kicked it off the ground, and it only just slipped by the goal post on the far side.
Here's Phelps again. Can't get a hand to it. Up high. Comes out with the ball. Gets a handball out. Well done, big fella. Proctor in. This is Ricky McGowan, and could have just about been paid. Didn't quite have the 2 grabs. SAFA come clear now through a handball.
Here's a chance because
Peake.
this is Peake. Down looking
dangerous.
for, and he's found Collins. Now Collins is in the centre square, drives forward. He'll look for
This is Schaefer. Good strong mark by Schaefer then.
Tankazik, but it went over his head actually, and Schaefer had no trouble cleaning up.
Ricky McGowan takes the ball. Great mark. Right in the true centre position. Plays on his left leg.
Here's a chance for
out
Eyre
to John
Peninsula.
Cock, and he's taken a strong mark. This is better, Eyre Peninsula.
Oh, here's
in
a big
quickly to
chance.
Marty Marr, and he's taken it 40 metres out. SAFA have to watch out here. He'll probably chip short. No, he's going for a big long kick.
Doesn't make the distance. Good mark. Oh, free kick paid by the umpire to SAFA.
Must have been a bit of a push there, I think.
Yep, he was looking short. Found full grab. Full grab's a runner. He'll try and kick it and maybe even try and run forward. Doesn't. Drives right around to the half-back flank.
Yeah,
Good mark
up
by Eyre
brilliantly,
Peninsula.
John Cock.
Excellent mark by John Cock. That's his second mark in a space of a minute or so, and he's done really well. He's going to drive forward. He'll look to centre half forward. Leads on.
He's a great player, this young fellow. I haven't seen a lot of him today because of the conditions. In dry weather, he takes several of those marks.
Over the back, this is Wilson cleaning up. Looks out for full grab again. Drives around. Here's Carter. Haven't seen a lot of him today. He'll go down to the wing.
Most players covered here by Eyre Peninsula. Underneath it, this is Pedler. First kick for the match. Kicks into the centres of the ball. Phelps behind, punches away. Out to Proctor. He
Here's a
punches back
chance.
again. McGowan gets tackled strongly. Through strongly comes Proctor.
Well read, and
Umpire says holding the ball. SAFA, play on.
very quick to
Peake
play on
again.
SAFA, and out there looking for Williams. Williams is in front.
Behind
spoiled.
Lyle. Phelps did well.
3 SAFA
Comes through
players.
strongly.
This is full grab with the ball now after getting up from Williams and the handball. He's looking for Sanderson. Sanderson attempting to grab it. He's still in front. Still there on the bottom. The umpire can't do anything but bounce that. Here it is on the wing. Sanderson's come out an awful long way.
Yeah, Lyle Phelps went in strongly against 3 players then. He's hurt his hip a bit.
Sanderson will take the tap to go for the ruck work too. Does well. Gets it too against McKenna. That's excellent work. Here's Talbot looking to get his kick away.
Good strong mark by Chandler then. Beard's back on the ground for Eyre Peninsula. Kicks it into the centre. That's Jeffrey Phelps. He's played a good game. Takes in the true centre position. Come round his left leg. He's looking for Saunders. He's underneath it. The ball comes over the back. Here's Humphreys. Handball's back to Saunders. Keeps it inside. No, boundary umpire says it's out over the boundary and he'll throw in. Well, they must score. Must score soon. Jeffrey Phelps again takes the ball away. Can't get away cleanly. Well, SAFA playing around with the ball a bit there.
Looking for Talbot.
Oh,
Good mark.
Great mark, McKenna. Strong
Excellent
mark, McKenna. Should put it right into the goal square, Eyre Peninsula.
Another Eyre Peninsula player hobbling off here, being assisted off by the trainer.
Oh, this is John Humphreys. He's done an ankle. He's at full forward. And on comes Darren Rule. McKenna now. Kicks it in the teeth of goal. Up, Phelps is there. Punched away from him by Taverner.
Right alongside the point post. Eyre Peninsula scoring in. Right there by the cricket nets. Boundary throw in. Taverner in front. Phelps at the back. Got by Taverner. Taken by Eyre Peninsula.
Snapped so well. Saunders has a snap. Right in the teeth of goal. Proctor goes off the ground, but he's kicked a point.
Good reflexes by Proctor then.
Well, Eyre Peninsula must keep it down in that area. Must set the line up, hold it in. If they can get a goal here, they'll be in front. Big Taverner up in front here. Tries to spoil away. Hutchins spoils it.
Wilson
knocks it down. No Eyre Peninsula player there. Does
Wilson
well to get out of that.
Clear. Beats two of them. Drives into the centre. Looking for Tangasic. Oh, fell short of that player.
Off the ground, McKenna.
Oh,
Misses the
Tangasic
ball.
with the big long handball out. Looking for Peake. Peake now out wide looking for Carter. Carter off the ground, and he'll go off the ground again. Or he should have done. Oh, good tap onto Williams. Williams. This is Pearson. Pearson forward. He's at the 15-metre mark. He's kicked forward. He's into the ball's into the goal square. It's sliding through for a point only. Missed by inches, and very, very constructive move forward then. Started by Wilson, carried on by Carter. Down to Williams and Pearson. Kick out now by Eyre Peninsula.
Here's McKenna underneath. Knocked it out right in front of the grandstand. That was a lucky break for Eyre Peninsula then. Good movement forward by SAFA.
Been a goal, I think it could have been very, very damaging. Could have been telling on the result of this game. Scores back to SAFA 3 points in front.
McKenna up against Pearson, both holding on. Neither can get ball. Here's Schaefer out to Beard. Oh, he's tackled a bit high. Umpire couldn't see it. Play on. Ball's kicked off the ground. No mark. Peake. It's a quick kick out over the boundary, right in front of the grandstand. This is SAFA forcing the ball up again towards their goals.
Boundary throw in. Tangasic. Good work by McKenna. Forcing it down towards the boundary line. This is Williams. Another effective touch. Oh, this is Connor. Collins at least, and Collins driving forward. Didn't have much angle to work with off his left foot. He's kicked another point.
Haven't seen much of him. He's a new player off the bench. Ma back there, just giving Hawes a bit of encouragement.
SAFA with all leads covered. He'll have to kick long. If you're looking for McKenna, no, he's going straight down the middle.
Hutchins in front. Ball comes over the back.
Beat every player, four of them.
Horgan in there, can't get the ball clean. Umpire says holding the ball. SAFA players are moving up with the ball now, and Eyre Peninsula have got to get back with them.
Tankasic and Sanderson moving around the forward line there. Here's Sanderson flying, punching.
In front.
This is Talbot, ducked his head, got away with it. Kicks forward, spoiled.
Here's danger for Eyre Peninsula. Charlton tries to smother. Just goes through for another point for SAFA.
That was Morgan who'd come back onto the ground, playing on the wing. And the score's back with a lead now of 5 points to SAFA. And as I said, a goal here to SAFA would be extremely damaging to Eyre Peninsula. They're going to have to run it forward quickly.
Eyre Peninsula trying to fight, finding it hard to clear out of this half-back area. There's a good mark. Should have been paid to Ma. Pedler in there hard. Through quickly comes Chandler. Oh, it's scrambly play here. SAFA try to force it out. Umpire says...
Tangasic got it out just as the umpire blew the whistle. Bit of exasperation there with Tangasic.
Up high McKenna. Can't take the ball away clean. Ball's bottled up again by players.
Oh, here's a chance. Morgan again.
Up high, Beard over the back of the pack, punches away. It's all Eyre Peninsula. Back to Marr. Marr on his left leg. Down to Clements. Good clean mark. This is a chance for Eyre Peninsula to come out cleanly.
Looking for Burgoyne. He's
Burgoyne
clear.
in the centre. Should have got a ball for him to be interfered with, and does so.
He plays on.
Wants to play on.
Ooh. He called
Gets a
play
kick
on
off
to
the ground
umpire.
out to McGowan. On to McKenna. Down to the true half forward area, but there's no one home or.
Dropped what he should have taken.
A few tired legs here.
Peak.
Now Dallas.
Oh, absolutely, mate. That was Gibbs that dropped that mark he should have taken, but Peak on the wing now. Drives around.
Poor kick off the side of the boot.
Here's Full Grab trying to force it through.
Marr
Doesn't-
tries to kick off the ground. Can't get it cleanly. Pedler through hard. Marr again.
Spoilt by Williams.
Marr back in there working hard. Can't get the ball out clean. Umpire must. No, he's
Oh.
picked out a free for in the back. Eyre Peninsula's going to take
I
it.
think he's trying to open the game out a bit, the umpire there. There was 3 or 4 players there fighting for the ball on the bottom.
Well, actually, I don't think Marr knew he had that free kick, so gets us onto a big screw punt.
Oh, push in the
John-
back that went absolutely unnoticed right in front of the umpire then on O'Connor.
Starting to be a few more packs forming as the tight legs get a bit tighter. Up the ball goes. McKenna. Hutchins can't get a clear kick at it. Scrambly again. The ball can't come out. Players appealing for a free. The umpire says, I'll have it.
I think even Graham Hill, the
Throws it up.
umpire's getting tired legs now.
Baldock up high. Hutchins through hard. It's a good Phelps in there. Again, the ball's bottled up. Umpire, no alternative. Throws it up. Baldock up for the ruck against Taverner. Taverner comes through with that one. Can't clear it out. Tries to get it out.
Oh, good
Phelps
clearing
well done
kick
then.
forward.
Here's Rule in the chase for the ball. Beats him out right in front of the scoreboard.
He's got fresh legs, Rule too. It's a good move having him down there at full forward. He's on Darrington. Darrington hasn't really had a good game in comparison to the way we know this man can play. Captain of Paynham Football Club.
Rule perhaps a bit better suited by drier conditions. They've got to get it down to him. Get a touch.
Clearing kick by Safa.
Clements with the ball. Can't get it out clearly. Safa does well to try and trap that.
Oh,
Handball
good
away.
grab by Full Grab. Pushed it forward. Here's a run by Safa now. They're driving it around the boundary line. Looked for and found Collins. Collins with an ineffective handball, and he's lost it because
Good
that
strong
handball went
stuff on
astray.
Peter Beard then. Kick left by Proctor. Back down to Eyre Peninsula's wing. Up high, Jeffrey Phelps.
Top mark. Top
He'd have
mark,
to be close
Phelps.
for best for Eyre Peninsula, I think. Kicks it in the true
Here's
centre
a
half
trouble.
forward area.
Here's trouble for Safa because
Here's
the ball...
Joey Burgoyne. Chips it over. Chips it over to
Oh.
Saunders, and it beats him through for a point.
He fell over. Just lost his balance and couldn't do anything about it, but a very good handball by Burgoyne over. School was very, very good there.
Good work from Phelps back there. Strong mark. Played on quickly. That's what the Eyre Peninsula must do. Get it down there quickly. We've got every chance of scoring a goal.
Taverner in front. Couldn't mark. Safa overran it.
Here's Marr.
Talbot.
Marr get a little
Time
chip
spoiled.
in. Chip in too. Here's Rule.
Oh,
Has a
big
clear shot at
chance.
goal, and he's missed.
He's missed from there.
Golden opportunity gone missing there. But Eyre Peninsula into attack. That's good. 1 point score. 5-11 now, Eyre Peninsula. Trailing Safa. 5-14. Low scoring match. It's been hard conditions. Taverner in front. Should
Good
take
grab.
that one. Good strong
Excellent
mark.
grab. Now you should clear it right around the boundary line.
He's played well, this big fellow.
All leads covered. You just have to wait. Tankerzik down there now. He's got to look for him. In front. Spoiled away. Good spoil too.
Up high
Here's
behind
Taverner
Charlton.
again. Handballed over.
All Safa
Found
players.
Wilson. Wilson along the boundary line. Had no one to go to.
John Cott. Back in the attacking area.
Full grab with a good spoil from behind. Try
Burgoyne
and
in there.
break
Good
clear,
tackle
couldn't.
by Marr.
This is dangerous.
Here's a good thing. Marr's on his own. Gets a handball over. Clean to Rule. Can he pick it up cleanly? He's got around the player but dropped it, and he's missed another one.
Oh my
Well.
goodness me.
The crowd's starting to come into the game a bit here now.
Well,
Another golden opportunity gone.
there's 2 opportunities for
He's
Eyre
just come-
Peninsula.
He's just come on the ground, Darren Rule. Perhaps a bit of nerves. He's all by himself.
Eyre Peninsula player in trouble there at centre half forward.
That's Joey Burgoyne. That brings Eyre Peninsula 1 point closer. 2 points in it now. SAFA bring it in. Jeffrey Phelps there. Up high over the back Baldock. No mark.
Almost another good grab by Taverner, actually. He's contested the last 3 or 4 kickings very, very well. Lion-hearted effort by this ruckman from Edwardstown.
Up high, Baldock. Out to Proctor. Proctor on to Clements. Clements in the full forward area. Rule can't mark it. A lot of SAFA players in there. Hard work. Umpire says play on.
Well cleared by full grab, looking for the safety of the boundary line, but Peake's out there and he could run this. He is. Hope he doesn't try and bounce it. No, he's tapped it once on the ground. Burgoyne's having trouble chasing him. Round the boundary line. Eyre Peninsula players in front. Tangazek, Sanderson coming through. Quick drive around by SAFA. They've cleared it from the danger area. They've got it around to half forward flank.
This is this area where SAFA moved the ball up along the boundary line and scored a couple of times into the breeze here. Ball throws in. Hutchins in there. McGowan caught strongly. Out to Baldock. Charlton out well to Schaefer. Can't get a kick out.
This is dangerous.
Here's trouble. Peake will run. Well done by Pedler then.
Kept it in play for a long way around the boundary line too, Peake then. That was excellent work.
Right on the
Sanderson will take the tap. No, Tangazek will take the tap.
Right on the true 50 metre mark. Right in front of the Port Adelaide stand.
Tangazek strongly forward. Here's Sawford, hasn't done much today. On to Peake. Peake. 1 point.
Good handball by Sawford then. On to Peake. Had a chance, but he was on his left leg and very hard to kick a goal from that area.
Well, those players must be tired now. We're looking at the nearly the 19-minute mark of the quarter.
His hauls to bring the ball back in.
He surely wouldn't go short. No, he's gone long.
Another big kick out. Pedler in behind. Can't mark it, SAFA. Here's a chance for Proctor down the centre area. Out the back, Johncock should mark this. Here's a chance for Eyre Peninsula going cleanly. Proctor running down the ground. Calling for it, Saunders. Great mark by Hutchins. One-hander running backwards into the play.
Too far out to score, but there's another lead on.
He likes a shot at goal.
I think that's McGowan going down long. And he's marked. Oh!
Umpire a bit hesitant then, but he did pay the SAFA for a mark.
Darrington's in trouble here. Coburn, Morgan cleaning up. Oh, three.
Good work by Johncock then to stop that ball. Kept it in the area. It's out clean. Great
top tackle by the Eyre Peninsula player and a throw-up. Well, we're looking at the 20-minute mark, John.
Right in front of the scoreboard. Eyre Peninsula's end. Dribbled out by Eyre Peninsula.
Good clearing handball. Carter looking down for... Well, he was looking for Pearson, but he found Collins. Haven't seen much of this player today. Collins looking for Sanderson, couldn't find him, and it's on the half-forward flank again for SAFA, having driven it all the way out of the back pocket. They're around there at about the 60-metre mark. This will be Pearson contesting. He's done good work in the ruck when it's been down here.
This quarter's a lot like that second quarter.
Got it again, good handball off. Out of bounds on the full.
Pause to bring it in.
Chance for Eyre Peninsula to clear now. You've got to run it forward quickly. Taverner to contest from behind.
Charlton
Great mark.
Strong mark, Charlton. He can go into the half-forward area. Long kick in the half-forward area. Phelps is there in front. McGowan stays down. He'll get the ball, a handball away. On quickly. Horgan. Down in front of Rule.
That's going to have to beat them to the ball here.
Well done, Rule. Pushed him out. Got the ball clean.
Oh, here's a chance.
Johncock. This is danger for SAFA. He's going to run right into an open goal. Over to Horgan. Horgan must score a goal there. Eyre Peninsula hit the front for the first time.
Well, Eyre Peninsula have hit the front for the first time in the game. And it's the 21-minute mark of the last quarter. Now that spells danger for SAFA because it's going to be very... What's there been? 11 goals scored for the game.
That was good work by Darren Rule then to hold that ball in and get it back out quickly. John Cock ran on quickly and Horgan came past for the handball. Eyre Peninsula now. Can that lift them to get another quick goal? Be very handy. Back in the centre. Hutchins, Marr, Baldock in ruck against Taverner. Baldock high, Taverner wins the mark. Oh, it's hard. Scrambly stuff in the middle there. It's a bog. SAFA come out with the ball. Kicked up high. Pedler back there. Hawes against Sanderson. Sanderson can't mark. All Eyre Peninsula. Charlton, Chandler tries to kick it off the ground. Can't do so. Proctor in over the ball. He could get holding the ball here, and he has done. He should have knocked it out. SAFA with a kick in. Riding 50 metres out. A lot of pushing and shoving going there. Big punch away by Charlton. Run out over the boundary.
Well, that's where Eyre Peninsula needed it, because it's certainly the danger zone. We're looking at the 23-minute mark of the quarter. There can't be any more than 5 or 6 minutes to play. Boundary throw in, Sanderson in front.
Baldock up high, takes it away. This is Horgan. He'll get a clean kick at it. Down to Eyre Peninsula's wing.
It's out of bounds on the full, though. So SAFA will have to drive it forward quickly, but all leads are covered. No. There's Gibbs. Gibbs will look to drive it straight into centre half forward. Looking for Tangazik. Oh, great attempt for a mark then. Would have been a good mark on a dry day.
Here's John Cock. He'll get a kick at it. Pretty quick. Dodges around one SAFA player. Chips in to Marr in the centre. Marr goes down to centre half forward. He's looking for McGowan. Out strongly comes Rule. Takes it up cleanly. Dodges one player. Gets around on the left. There's only one player down. That's Saunders. He comes out, tackles. It's tackled. McGowan over the top to Lyle Phelps, and he's going to run into an open goal. Great handball onto Hutchins, and that's another goal for Eyre Peninsula.
And that's the ball game. There's no doubt about that. With only 12 goals scored for the game, Eyre Peninsula have gone 9 points clear. And without any shadow of doubt, John, mate, you're at Football Park tomorrow.
Well, that'll give them a great lift after a great running goal like that. They've worked hard all day. I thought they played better when they're kicking against it than SAFA. SAFA tried to work the ball up along the flank in front of us here. But Eyre Peninsula are back with a vengeance. Jeffrey Phelps in hard then, can't get the ball out. SAFA come out with the ball now. Well done. Taverner, handball on. Back again. Oh, one of them's lost the ball. Good work by Beard. Down by Baldock. McGowan there. Bounces over the top of him. Ball still there. In comes Horgan off the ground. Well done. Out comes Rule. Can't take the
up
ball.
by Darrington on to Carter.
Here's Peake. He'll mark it and take a run. He's fast. Up here in front, Pedler, and he should take that mark. Good strong mark. Right in front of the commentary box. Eyre Peninsula don't want to be too quick here. You can slow it down a bit. 25 minutes in. Good kick by Pedler. He's looking for Marr, his captain. Sorry, that was McGowan. Ball coming back into the centre. Good tackle by Chandler. Marr with a kick at the ball now. Drives it into full forward area. Rule up in front and a great mark taken. 40 metres out on a slight angle. He plays full forward locally for Port Lincoln, this fellow. Kicked 60 or 70 goals this year. So he is able to kick the goal. He'll make the distance. Accuracy will be the only thing. Comes in. It's a good looking kick.
Touched.
Goal. Umpire's paid it a goal. That's another one to Eyre Peninsula. We didn't quite know then. He was very still, the umpire. Well, I think that Dallas, that should be the ball game now. A bit loath to say it just before, but I think now they've got a good clear break. With 8 goals 12 to 5 goals 15.
Yes, John, 26-minute mark and 2 goals 3 clear. That's enough for you. And the only thing that will take its toll now from you winning at Football Park tomorrow in front of that big game, the Crows versus the Essendon, would be your injuries, and they'd be your only major problem.
Yeah, so I've seen John Humphreys go off, and I don't like that. He was limping with the ankle a bit. Hopefully it's not bad, because he's our full forward. SAFA back now. Chip it out to the wing. In the chase for it, Clements. Oh, he copped one up high. Good tackle there, SAFA down into their forward area. Eyre Peninsula want to keep working hard here. Out Hawes, he's a long way out. Tackles Greg. Pearson, I mean. There's Charlton, and he's going to clear for Eyre Peninsula. Phelps in front here, takes a good strong mark. Oh, he cops one around high, near the 50 metres here. He's going to get 50 metres. Well, we all saw that, Dallas.
Oh, no doubt about it. I thought a couple could have been played earlier in the game too. And I thought SAFA's endeavour to hold earlier in the game could have cost them a little bit, but it's taken until now. I don't think it's going to have any effect on the game at all, because we're looking at the 27-minute mark. He'll drive it into the goal square from there, and I think that's just about the penny section anyway.
Well, he's right in front, right on the 50-metre mark. Phelps comes in. He's a big kick. He'll drive it right into the goal square. It's a great kick right in the goal square. In front was ruled, but it got punched away. Goes out over the boundary line, right in front of the cricket pitch. Eyre Peninsula looking good now. Time running out for SAFA. 27.5 minutes. Must be no more than 3 minutes left. Ball comes in. Phelps in there against Taverner. Taverner again wins the ruck. Maher trying to shepherd out. Horgan can't pick it up. Lyle Phelps in there. Gets a chip kick. Hard work. Here's two players. Horgan chips around the body. Who's home? And a great mark taken by Rule. Great mark in front. Good work by Horgan. Then chipped around the body. Back into the right area. And Rule in front. Able to mark it on his chest. And diving mark. He's got another set shot for goal. With less than 20 metres out from a 45-degree angle. As I said before, he's got 60 goals odd this year already. Missed a few vital ones with those.
He's got that one.
Over. Umpire's confident. Go umpire's confident. That's another goal there. And there it goes. Eyre Peninsula have won. Well, I thought they deserved to win. They've played a bit harder work today and worked hard against the wind. Terrific play by Jeffrey Phelps. I thought he was just about to have to be best on ground.
Oh, without a doubt. Yes, his marking was excellent. He created a position there that SAFA couldn't have any answer for, and without a doubt, you guys deserve to be at Football Park tomorrow. All the best, John. Hope you get up, mate.
Thanks,
and
Dallas.
Without knowing the result of the other game, I think the boys are looking forward to it.
Yeah, they'll be very happy players, and they worked hard as a team today. Patted each other on the back when something happened, and that's what it's about. I thought Big Taverner played well for SAFA. Worked hard all day. Peake didn't do a lot, didn't see much of him. John Humphries, I see him, he's our full forward there, limping badly. Might be struggling to play tomorrow. But at least we're there, we've given ourselves a chance. Our little fellas came into the game a bit more. Mark fell out of it a bit in the second half, I thought, but still valuable. Joey Burgoyne, valuable goals there. Very valuable goals. He kicked 3 goals. Darren Rule, after a couple of bad mistakes early, came back and kicked a couple of goals. Stopped one there out near the scoreboard and let Eyre Peninsula get in front with that one running goal. It was good work. Here's Marty Maher. He's very happy. Very happy. So we're down there, and it's giving ourselves another chance at Footy Park tomorrow, and that'll be the final of the country championships. Well, your best players, Dallas?
Yes, I go along with you, John. I thought the Taverner lion-hearted effort in ruck all day, caught plenty of opposition. In the first half, there was absolutely no doubt in my mind that Pearson and Grigg performed very well, and I thought Pearson carried on with his good work in the second half. Tankerzik at centre-half forward and Sanderson at full forward. I thought they were both effective players for SAFA, and probably coming out of the back lines, certainly in the first half. I thought Gibbs's first half was very good. Didn't see as much of Wilson as we expected to. Darrington, well, by his standards, would have had a very, very ordinary game. Peake, no, didn't do enough in the first half. Ryan, of course, off in the first quarter, and he was the centreman they were expecting a lot from. But no, in my opinion, I thought that Taverner, Grigg, Pearson, Sanderson and Tankerzik, I thought they would have been our best players, and probably when Talbot came on the ground, I thought Talbot, and to a lesser degree Coburn. 2 interchange players, mate.
Yeah, for Eyre Peninsula, I think Jeffrey Phelps would have to be the best. Good work. I thought John Humphreys played well at full forward. There was a good contest there. Richard Horgan at times came into the play, created a loose man. David Hawes, great game at full back on Big Sanderson. Sanderson led well, but Hawes was on him all the time. Ricky McGowan came into it a bit more in the second half. Got a bit clear sometimes, was able to bring the ball back quick. Lyle Phelps in the half back line, he played well. Trevor Johncock came in a bit more in the second half. Barry Hutchins, very useful. Mildy Chandler, half back line, played well, I thought, all day. And just hopefully we haven't got too many umpires for injuries for tomorrow. Well, this is Joe Blacker and Dallas
Elif
signing off. And hopefully we can win tomorrow.
All the best tomorrow, Johnny.